All right, now we're going to go on to our science, and we're going to learn about what are the life cycles of some insects. We're not talking about all insects. We're only going to talk about two. And you're going to be able to do how do insect life cycles compare? Put the life cycle cards in order. That's what you're going to do here, but you're just going to write it. You're not going to put anything in there. You're just going to draw what goes in there. Okay? You're not going to put anything in here. You're not going to cut and paste anything. You're just going to draw. All right? So don't worry about this. It says, the insect is a butterfly. What does the butterfly egg look like? What does the butterfly larva look like? What does the butterfly pupa look like? What does the adult butterfly look like? Okay? The grain beetle, you're going to do the same thing. What does the egg look like? The larva, the pupa, the adult. You're going to draw it. Then over here it says, communicate. How are these life cycles alike and different? They are alike because they both blah 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 blah. They are different because one da 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 la 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 blah. Don't forget to write with a capital letter at the beginning and a period at the very end. Okay, you'll be able to draw what goes in here after we do our science. After I finish reading to you, then you'll be able to draw your pictures. So listen to the science lesson first. All right, it says, insects. Insects have 6 legs. Butterflies are insects. Look at the butterfly. First, it lands on a flower. Next, the butterfly drinks the nectar from the flower. The nectar is food for the butterfly. Last, the butterfly flies away. Well, here's the butterfly. It says this butterfly gets what it needs from the flower. So here's the flower, here's the butterfly, and look at his legs and everything. This is what an adult butterfly looks like. Then it says, the caterpillar changes inside the chrysalis. This must be a chrysalis. The caterpillar eats lots of food. Here's the food that it's eating. The butterflies drink nectar. He's drinking the juice out of the flower. Butterflies are living things. Living things grow and change. The way a living thing grows and changes is called its life cycle. Many young insects look very different when they become adult insects. So here it says, write what happens next and last. They already did the first one for you. First, a butterfly lands on a flower. Next, what does the butterfly do after landing on the flower? Last, what does the butterfly do after the flower? And guess what? It's all right here. First, it la la la, next, la la. Gee, Miss Martin, I'm so glad that you give us the answers. Butterfly life cycle. Butterflies go through a life cycle. First, the butterfly is a tiny egg. Next, a larva hatches from the egg. A larva is a young insect. A butterfly larva is called a caterpillar. Caterpillars eat a lot and grow very quickly. The caterpillar finds a place to attach itself. A hard covering called a chrysalis grows around the caterpillar. The caterpillar becomes a pupa. Wings begin to grow in this stage. Last, the adult butterfly breaks out of the chrysalis. The butterfly may lay eggs. The life cycle begins again. I don't want you to do this. You don't need to do that. Please don't do that. Okay, then it says, here's the egg of a butterfly. Here's the caterpillar. It says, draw an X on the stage after the larva. After the larva stage. After the larva. So here we have an egg, caterpillar. Here we have the pupa. And here we have the butterfly. You're going to put an X on the stage, on the part of the cycle, after the larva. What's after the larva? Look under here. I already read it to you. Don't do this. You don't need to do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. Then it says, beetle life cycle. Beetles go through a life cycle too. First, the beetle is a tiny egg. Next, a larva hatches from the egg. One kind of beetle larva is called a mealworm. A mealworm is not a worm. I hope you remember that. It has 6 tiny legs. The mealworm eats and grows. The mealworm becomes a pupa. The adult beetle grows inside. Last, the adult beetle breaks out of its pupa shell. The beetle may lay eggs. The life cycle begins again. Sequence, that means in order. Label the stage after the egg stage. So they want you to know this is the egg, and then this stage, what is this? What part of the life cycle is it? Then here it's a pupa, then here it's a beetle. I don't want you to do this part. Okay? I just want you to tell me after the egg, what stage is this? Gee, I wonder where you could find that answer. All right, that completes our science for today. Thank you.